Hi guys, just an update on the Racehorse purchase. The Easter sales, they were on, even though they're called the Easter sales, which is this weekend, they were on a couple of weeks ago. Caught up with Seamus, no luck. There was that many horses there to choose from. We thought would land one. He couldn't get one. It's just the fillies now, they go for so much, so they're very hard to score at a good price, which his budget was 250,000. A 10% stake would be 25,000, 5% around 12.5. So for his clients for syndication, that's the sort of budget it needs to come in at. So that was really the last big sale. So, but it's not all bad news. Seamus has put something forward for these clients that like to go in one as a syndicate for him outside his exclusive clients. He did buy one in New Zealand for 60,000, a lot cheaper. He bought that on spec. It means he just bought it because he really liked it. And when he bought it, he said to his main client, who, like I said last time, buy $1 million lots, can you take this one at 60 grand? I really like it. I bought it for 60. And the client said yes. So he's a good man, that bloke, and he took it on. And now Seamus has gone, hey, I can't find one. Do you mind if my other clients that like to syndicate can come into this horse? And again, this client has agreed to that. So we can get a share with this horse, bought in New Zealand, a lot cheaper. We knew that you can't go in much less than 5%. If you go in much less than 5%, you don't have ownership rights. You don't turn up there as an owner and this and that. So you've got to, 5%, you still have as much right as someone with 100%. So you want to go at 5%. So I don't know this horse. I don't know the breeding. I know nothing about it. So I was thinking, Sydney East, I would have. So I was thinking Shay was going to buy something with, I know he loves his confirmation. He'll get that right. And he knows his breeding really well. He knows it a lot better than me. He knows it too well, as it turns out. But it'll be something that I was familiar with. Now, this horse's breeding, I'm not familiar with at all. I know the mum's father was Street Cry, so there's a bit of familiarity there. But I don't know the breeding. Now, Shay bought it purely on breeding. He said to me he had to buy it. The breeding lit up to him like a Christmas tree, his favourite international stallion. Because Seamus goes to France, buys horses there. What do they call it? I think it's called the Tats Lotto sales in London and England. So he's an international, he goes to international sales. So he really knows international breeding. And this one's got a very big international flavour. Maybe that's why it went so cheap. He said, although it's small, it's strong and a beautiful mover, and he had to buy it, was his words. So, but the thing is, he bought in New Zealand and he's kept it in New Zealand. So as far as us going to get, some posts and some filmage for you, that won't be possible in its early years because it's going to stay in New Zealand with a very good trainer, Mark Walker. A lot of you might know him. He trained Imperatrice. That's his latest champion. So he's going to be with him for his 2-year-old career because there's a very big race that's easy to win for just horses sold out of this sale. And it's 500,000 to the winner. It's called the Karaka Magic Million sale in January. This year, they ran it January 25th around Australia Day. So they're going to keep him there for that. But then after that race, he's going to come to Cranbourne in Melbourne. She's going to come to Cranbourne in Melbourne. So she will be joining us. So that's the good news. And we will be getting updates. We'll be getting really good updates, even though they won't be from me personally, but I could probably comment on them. Being updates like this one here. There's a recent one of her swimming in the pool. Have a look at this one. Let us know what you think.
Morning team, the Hello Yoomsane filly swim morning today. She's going really well. So she's been working on all the different training tracks. This is her second time in the pool now. She's been on the treadmill as well. She's very willing filly. As soon as she steps out of that box there, She just wants to go 100 miles an hour. She's not very big, but she's tough, so she'll jump out. Have a quite canter out of the West Day Source next week. Say just a swim day today. But she's going really well. Slotted straight into the routine. Very straightforward so far. Like I say, she's very willing. And we'll be in touch next week at stable inspections, but she's going really well. The hello, Yumzane filly.
Gee, she looked good coming out of that pool, didn't she? But to me, they all look good. They all look good. So she looked good there. And I think she doesn't look small to me. Maybe she was small when Shay bought her 6 months ago, but looks good to me. So, look, we're going to put a vote out. If the Win Ahead members say, yes, we want to go ahead, we're going to buy this horse. You don't have to put up any money. It's just, I want your tick of approval, basically. I think it's good. I think, even though I'm not familiar with the breeding, as you know, got a lot of faith in Shay, so we trust him there. I think instead of 12,000, 3,000, I think for our first horse, this is a good one just to wet our feet and, you know, stick our nose in, and you guys learn a little bit about horse ownership and the things that happen. And who knows, we build up a little bit next year. We'll get another one next year, maybe. Hopefully with the plan, we get one a year and build a bit of a stable and be able to go to the track and follow all these horses. So, yeah, vote. Let me reply to the email. Let me know if you think Win Ahead should go ahead with it, and if we shouldn't. And if we have a more than 50% vote, Win Ahead's going to send an email to Seamus. Say, yes, put us in for 5%. We're going to pay the invoice and pray and wait for the next updates. And so she's should be turning 2 in August. So she's still 1. She'll be turning 2 in August and ready to run for the Magic Millions. All right, guys, take care.